You're watching Chronicle Life in the Lead Zone. To understand the impacts of lead, you really have to understand why it's so problematic. You have to understand all the ways it can impact your body and your brain. And joining us now is Dr. Kirti Gupta from CHI. She is an internal medicine and pediatrics physician. Dr. Gupta, thanks so much for being here with us this morning.
Well, thank you for raising awareness on a very important preventable issue.
Yeah, I guess let's start with the big issue here, which is lead in children. It's not good. And I guess what's the problem with lead poisoning, especially for kids?
So children until the age of 6 are at a very high risk for exposure to lead at, as you mentioned, multiple different sites. And their body actually absorbs lead faster and more efficiently, unfortunately, than in adults. Whereas in adults, it's a respiratory tract absorption. In children, it's the GI tract, which is very efficient. And it's unfortunately made worse by things like nutrition, if they're malnourished for some reason or in a fasting state, and if there's some deficiencies of vitamins, iron, for example.
And it really doesn't take much to poison a child, right?
No, it doesn't. Their bodies are capable of very efficiently absorbing it, and it comes in from different sources. Like you said, it's hand to the mouth, from various soil to using toys that are probably containing lead somehow. I have even had one of our patients, when they were in the chewing phase during teething, chew on some house keys, and that led to lead contamination and poisoning.
I know I was talking with the Omaha Healthy Kids Alliance, who we're going to hear from later. They described it as 3 granules of sugar, like lead is 3 granules of sugar. That's enough to cause the poisoning.
Yes, and that's the scary part, that it doesn't take much. And it accumulates. That's the other part. That's the problem.
So a blood test really kind of determines the actual levels of lead. And I'm wondering what parents maybe should be watching out for when they haven't had that blood lead test done. Are there symptoms in kids that they should be looking for?
So there are 2 separate issues here. One is acute poisoning, which is usually of the GI tract. So nausea, vomiting, constipation, severe abdominal pain. Those are the acute, but chronic exposure leads to maybe developmental issues, not reaching their milestones as they're supposed to, irritability, fussiness, and of course, if there's any change in their urination, making wet diapers, etc.
Yeah, so that acute poisoning is super serious in the short term, but the long-term developmental challenges that can present themselves with lead poisoning, I mean, that has societal impact, right?
Yes, it is. It's a tremendous burden to our society, because these are issues that present over the years. And it could be 20, 30 years before we even realize that it all stemmed from lead poisoning. As you showed in your clip, it was an adult who presented with mental changes that led to the discovery of lead poisoning, unfortunately.
So obviously, both kids and adults are susceptible to lead poisoning. I wonder, are the symptoms different for adults than they are for children?
So yes, adults mainly present with the changes in their mental status, which is irritability, lack of attention, like she said, presenting with a mental fog, inability to concentrate, maybe changes in their functioning effectively as a society member. Those are the more common adult presentations, and whereas in kids, it's like we talked about, the acute GI and of course the developmental milestones.
I think that's so interesting, because when I know when I was talking with Maggie about what she was going through and as far as her symptoms go, what she was describing wouldn't be out of the realm of like, maybe I have depression, or maybe I just have a cold, or there's so many normal things that people experience that actually could potentially be lead poisoning?
So that's actually the reason why it is so important that you're raising this awareness, because I do know not very many clinicians would put lead poisoning on their list of differential diagnosis. It would be there, but not at the top. And so it's raising awareness of this potential preventable concern is so important.
So once you have lead poisoning, what's the treatment look like? How can you get rid of it?
So there are two phases to it, the acute and the symptomatic phase. And that is actually dependent on what the blood lead level is. And then the second, or the most important phase, which is getting rid of the lead around you where there is exposure. The CDC actually puts out specific guidelines of when actually treatment should start in a medical facility. And this could include children and adults, especially when it's, for example, an occupational exposure. OSHA has guidelines about what the appropriate chelation treatment needs to be. Ultimately, it's all about reducing exposure. And like you rightfully said, there is no normal lead level. There is one thing that I will point out is, unfortunately, in children, what happens is when they do absorb the lead, it is divided into three compartments. One is blood, which is the lead level that we can measure. Two, it goes into the soft tissue, such as the brain and the liver and kidney, which is why we have the changes there. But third, it goes in the bones. And there it
So
can
the body
stay,
actually stores it.
unfortunately, and it stays there for decades.
Yeah.
And that's the lead that actually gets released in states of fasting, malnutrition, immunosuppression, and of course, maybe even in pregnancy. And those are the actual sources that could be a potential problem in adults.
And so it's super, super important to remove exposure. That's the most important thing that parents can do.
Yes.
All right, Dr. Gupta, thanks so much for your time this morning and talking with us about this. There's still a lot to come this morning on Chronicle Life in the Lead Zone, including hope for a healthier tomorrow.
I think anytime you're going to mess with the soil in Eastern Omaha, it's just good to reach out for a little education.
The Help in Omaha Now for families trying to build a better future. First, a reminder that your comments are an important part of this show. Did you grow up in the lead zone, or are you living there right now? Let us know your thoughts on the lead issue, like whether the EPA should lower the threshold for cleanup. Email your comments to news@ketv.com, or you can find me on Facebook, David Earl KETV. We'll be right back.